finally, for me, it is a pleasure and an honor to have you. Number one, before getting started, I want to thank you for coming into the AG News show. And I also want to thank you. I also want to thank all the other visitors here who are coming and visiting here. I want to thank you for coming to the AG News show and for being with us. And I also want to thank you for being with us and with myself and during the times when I was not in such a great mood or going through a lot of big problems, which was in the beginning of the 2011s. I wanted to thank you for all of your support, your singing, your music. Someone once told me, before I ask you some of the questions, what does the United States mean to you? My answers, I have two answers. Well, actually, I have three answers. One is God, the other one is my wife, and the third one is Amanda Pollard, because you symbolize what is the United States of America.
Oh, thank you. I want to thank you for always being so kind. You always have something kind and thoughtful to say, and it is always appreciated. Like, honestly, like, sometimes it's really, really hard to be an independent artist, and you've always had kind words to say, and I really, really appreciate you. So thank you. It's really cool to finally be talking to you.
We're finally talking, but this does not leave the part that my dream is to have a live interview with you in person. But for now we're going to start with this one. So I'm a little bit on the emotional side here. So if you see me with my eyes, I'm like sort of like crying. But we want to ask you. We already know about we've already covered your career and everything. What are your projects for the year 2019 and beyond?
Well, this year I'm really hoping to release at least 2 more songs this year, and I'd love to do another video. But we just have to see if it works out, and if it's in God's plans for me to continue and to create, then I will. So I'm really hoping that I can.
Yep. For me, again, as I said, it's a very big pleasure, a pleasure and an honor. Are you planning on any tours with your group? You used to have a group with lots of dancers. Are you planning any tours?
Right now I am not, but that could change at any time. So I'm definitely the kind of artist where, if you, whoever would like to book me and for me to come somewhere, I would love to. So if anybody is watching and hears that, then, by all means, I would love to.
Yeah. As I said, I wanted to ask you more about your past career, but we've talked about that many times. Maybe we could give a little review for those who are now my new customers, my new people who are listening to the AG News Hour. How did you get started in the music scene, and who are your idols?
Yeah, I've literally always been singing, but I think for me, when I graduated from high school, I knew that I wanted to continue to perform. I went to a performing arts high school, and when the time came to figure out what you're going to do with your life, I was like, I can't imagine myself, not performing anymore. Like, how can I not do it anymore? So it's something I wanted to pursue as a career, and it took a really long time for me to be able to actually get started, because nobody in my family is in the business or knew what to do to help me. They were just like, that's great, go for it. But nobody could really tell me what to do to get started. So I spent a few years fumbling around and waiting for somebody to help me, which, that's like my number one piece of advice for all new artists. Do not wait on anybody to help you. Just go for it, because nobody can help you until you help yourself. But anyway, that was a really long way for me to tell you kind of how I got started.
Before we leave, I wanted to say that we have proclaimed you among the few artists. We had proclaimed you. I don't know if you had received the souvenir from our news hour. We had proclaimed you the queen of the AG News show. I think I sent you a certificate on the mail.
You did, and I have it. Thank you.
We've proclaimed you queen many times, but we were gonna make you queen again. This is not these coronations are forever. So you're going to be queen of the Americana Bistro Grill, queen of the AG News Hour for a long time, enough for life.
Thank you. You're so kind.
If I could proclaim a queen of the United States, I would do that, but I don't want to go. I'm just going to stick with the AG News show. I just want to say that it was very nice and it was very grateful to have you here. I just want to wish you all the best in your performing career, and I hope one day to see you here in Florida, or if one day, given the way things are, that I have to go elsewhere, maybe Puerto Rico, Ecuador, I don't know where life will take me. But should I ever go to Puerto Rico or Ecuador or any other place, also please free to come and perform in Puerto Rico, Ecuador, wherever area that I go to.
I would love nothing more. That would be amazing.
Without much, my best wishes to you. And
Thank you.
and now and forever. This is Roberto Alvarez-Galloso of the AG News Hour. I'm actually reporting from a car in the center of Kendall, in the middle of a shopping spree at Costco. But I'm very unconventional with my interviews. But don't leave yet, because I'm going to say my goodbyes afterwards in private. Just want to say, signing off and wishing everybody the best, and may God bless. And remember, keep the music and maintain the music. We're here now and always, and best wishes.
Thank you.